Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtap, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the Business Standard newspaper headline. FM on track to meet FY23 fiscal deficit target. Next, board support for our agenda has G20 chair, DEA secretary. Next, Made in India Pixel phone on the tablet. Next, government to sell up to 5% in IRCTC Viva off to garner rupees 2,720 crore. Next, Poonawalla FinCorp to sell housing arm to TPG. Next, Mahindra and Mahindra to invest to rupees 10,000 crore to set up EV plant in Pune. Next, WPI inflation eases to 21-month low of 5.85%. Next, bank rush to hike deposit rates. Then on page number 4, in that WhatsApp pays India head quits. Next, Agrawal struggle to get backers for $19 billion chip unit. Next, Pernod Richard appoints Paul Robert Boycher India MD. Next, Mahindra and Mahindra to invest rupees 10,000 crore to set up EV plant in Pune. Next, 40% of all vehicles will be electric by 2030, says Bain. Next, rising cost of raw material a challenge for drug firms. Next, I am the last joker left at Infi, Nile Kani. Next, AstraZeneca Pharma, India's managing director resigns. Next, in India, among top 3 countries where lot malware infection originated in 2022, Microsoft. Next, rising cost of raw materials a challenge for drugs firm. Then on page number 6, in that WPI inflation eases to 21-month low in November. Food inflation drops to 20-month low of 2.17% to from 6.48% in October. Next, AIMS cyber attack origin may be in China or Hong Kong. Next, ADB retains India's GDP growth forecast at 7% for current fiscal. Next, DIPAM extends all deadline. IDBI stake sell for Jan 7. Next, government awards 9 GI tax. Kerala backs 5. Ladakh gets its first. Next, Parliament passes bill to rename arbitration center. Next, WPI inflation eases to 21-month low in November. Next, center to rise up to rupees 2,720 crore via IRCTC offs. Next, competition bill panel asks for definition of material influence. Next, focus on governance, data protection, RBI to fintech. Next, sugar production may see marginal fall in 2022-23 on extended rains. Next, SBI board clears rupees 10,000 crore 81 bond offering. Next, health insurance premiums drive double-digit growth in non-life. On page number 8, in that banks rush to hike deposit rates. Next, 20 new N plants to be commissioned by 2031 minister. Next, no waiting for adopting child with SPL needs. Next, Delhi, Mumbai among 50 places to have 5G. Next, National Credit Framework released for public consultations. Next, Rajan joins Rahul in Bharat Jodo Yatra. Next, eyeing $100 billion textile export target by 2030. Next, Poonamwala FinCorp to sell HFC arms to TPG affiliate for rupees 3,900 crore. Next, bonds rupees gain. US inflation spurs hopes of dovish Fed. Next, India will chart its course on future of internet MOS. On page number 9, in that explain deficiency in services, AAI tells Dial. Next, very tough path ahead of Akasha Jet 2.0 GMR official. Next, GMR Hyderabad International Airport rises rupees 1.1 thousand crore. Next, action resulted in least wait time MOCA. Next, all agencies have swung into action SC India. Next, 100 more CISF personnel for new counter. Next, SC directs SC to enforce RI Infra Arbitration Award. Then next on page number 10, in that UK inflation falls from 41-year high in run up to BOE rate decision. Next, ECB sees inflation above target through 2025. Next, Russian drone strikes on Kyiv thwarted. Next, Ford drone has migrant boat capsized in English Channel. Next, US launches space unit in South Korea amid threats. Next, Sri Lanka expects up to $8 billion more in loans 2023. Next, Apple to allow Revile app stores on iPhone in EU. Next, how a software change let FTX use client funds. Next, US to issue 64,716 S2B visas for 2023. Next, Musk bank to book Twitter loan losses, avoid hits. Next, FTX bankruptcy, Bahamas challenges American case. Next, let it trip, China's new approach to overcome COVID. Then on page number 11, it's an article section in that critical decisions. Next, energy breakthrough. Next, will 2023 be any better? Next, chaos on the ground. Next, reinventing social democracy. Then on page number 12, in that investors disappointed has open market buybacks lack punch. Next, upside for Paytm in near term, JP Morgan. Next, KFin IPO on December 19, issue size trimmed to rupees 1500 crore. Next, SEBI planning micro REITs. Next, Sula Vineyards public offer receives lukewarm response. Next, a band's holding subscribed 46% on third day. Next, Landmark Cars fresh issue bought 39% on day 2.